Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. Welcome for this last session. It has lasted 3 days. We have covered most of the major industry vertical. We talk about tech for cities, tech for health, education tech. We talk about new opportunity. This morning, we have a very interesting, amazing session concerning AI and all diverse application. It's going to be the last. Aren't you too sad? Because after that, we leave for some months. How was the competition this morning?
It was a great competition, a great moment with many high technologies coming from Switzerland, France, Belgium, Canada, US, and now South Korea and Japan as well for the third session. So once again, welcome here on the Swiss Pavilion.
Welcome, guys, and thank you for all my global village, countries, cities, partners, investors, integrators, and medias that are now connected to broadcast, to promote, and to highlight the best tech from all our countries. So let me remind you, dear jury members, that you should have received the voting link. This voting has two major functions. The first one, of course, is to rank the candidates. They are good, they are medium, they are extraordinary. And if you find they are good or extraordinary, you have the blue button, and the blue button, please, will connect you directly to the pitcher, to the startup. So if you are interested in the technology, please, guys, type on the blue button and you will receive, of course, their coordinate. But if you want to receive the coordinate, please type your mail, type your phone number on the voting application. Otherwise, they won't receive anything and you won't receive anything. So please, jury members, do that. Pick up all the elements concerning the voting solution, and we can start to play. How long will the last every pitch, Sylvain?
Okay, let's start with the show of the third pitch competition session about blockchain, IoT, robotic, and 5G. With the first country, South Korea.
Ladies and gentlemen, please a very warm welcome to South Korea candidate. Hello, Kim, and welcome on board.
A comprehensive air quality management. So, are you ready? Do you need the clicker? Do you need it? Okay, it's 90 seconds. Good luck.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dongwon Kim, a manager of PyCont. Let me introduce about our product AirCont. It measures a total of 11 elements, such as particulate matter, TBOC, CO2, SO2, and so on. Go ahead. This is the AirCont, that is indoor air quality monitoring IoT solution. Okay. This device is very easy to use. If you connect to internet, you can check the results in real time on web and application. And it is possible to operate HVAC system, so you can reduce energy consumption. We have already collaborated with, we received many certifications such as CEKC, ROAS, FCC, and so on. And we have already collaborated with many companies such as Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, UNICEF, L'Oreal, Samsung, and so on. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Applause for the first company, Micron from South Korea, a comprehensive air quality management. Congratulations. It's not an easy exercise, is it, Marc Lenel?
It is, huh? So who's going to be the next candidate?
Next candidate, we are back to Europe, to France, Occitanie.
Occitania candidate. Ladies and gentlemen, please a very warm welcome for Titouan. Titouan is not a name from Occitania, but from Brittany.
Brittany, you're right.
Okay, go ahead. You Brittany, you're Occitan, but you have 90 seconds to convince. Go ahead, Titouan.
Hello, everyone. So here at Nimble One, we are designing Aru. Aru is a novel, completely new service robot with a completely innovative design. So Aru doesn't look like rovers, bipeds robot, quadruped robots like those from Boston Dynamics, I'm sure you've all seen. And it can still do the same thing as all those robots in a much more simple, robust, stable, and cost-effective way. If you want to know more about the design of Aru, you can either check out our website or come and see us in our booth. We're right here in Eureka Park, Business France area. In terms of use cases, we are looking at everything the big players are doing. So Amazon, Google, Facebook, Boston Dynamics. We are talking inspection, remote operation, intervention and maintenance in hazardous area, logistic, manufacturing. Aru can be a collaborative robot, and there are defense applications as well. We're here at CES for two reasons. First, to meet up potential clients, understand what they need, and help us refine the tech. And second, to meet potential European partners to collaborate, innovate with, and apply to European funding opportunities. Thank you very much.
Many reasons.
Congratulations, good job.
Many reasons to be here.
Go ahead. So the second candidate seems to be, it's going to be a tremendous.
The third candidate.
Who's going to be the third?
Oh, France, Occitania as well.
And it's a lady, and lady in tech is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Allez, go ahead, Adeline. That's your turn.
No, it's okay. Every day in my job as a patent engineer, sorry. Okay. Every day in my job as a patent engineer, I meet wonderful creative inventors that have the genius to build the world of tomorrow. But every day, I notice that almost all of them miss money to protect their invention internationally. At the same time, I think myself, and I think you too, as tech lovers, would like to invest and build the world of tomorrow with those creative inventors. You'd like to find a participative financing platform gathering all the promising technologies. This solution exists. This is Cryptulip. Our innovative platform regrouped inventors and investors thanks to the associations between NFTs and patents. Our solution offers a new secured way for inventors to finance their innovations without losing parts of their companies. Our ambition is simple. We want to become the reference marketplace where you can invest in all the technology that will shape the world of
10
tomorrow.
seconds.
Thank you very much. I'm Adeline from Cryptulip. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Very
Adeline.
good job.
It's not an easy exercise, 90 seconds. So next company is a Swiss company called Osena. Matteo, a digital trust solution for your products. You are on the Swiss pavilion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ophina, please, a very warm welcome to the candidate, please. I didn't hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a very warm welcome to the candidate. Hey, go ahead.
Thank you very much. So, when was the last time that you had a pill? Was it fake or authentic? And how do you really know? Fake goods create every year impact for more than $300 billion. They impact companies and societies in so many different ways, and they endanger human lives. Hi, I'm Matteo, I'm the CEO of Autena, and in my 20 years of corporate experience, I've seen that current solution based on hologram, QR code, and visual recognition, they simply do not work. In fact, counterfeiting has been increasing exponentially in the last years. In Autena, we are changing this. We are making the world a more connected, a more transparent, and a more authentic place. By combining Internet of Things and blockchain, we enable instantaneous, verifiable trust across entire value chains. Our top product, Autena Shield, is a physical digital seal based on a near-field communication that has the same level of protection of the blockchain layer on top of which we store and verify data. So we are a team of 20 people based in Switzerland, but already present in 7 countries. The products that are connected with our technology are already in 50 countries, and we work with large corporations in pharma, in the luxury sector, and in the industrial sector. If you want to know more, come to our booth so that we can make together the world a more connected, a more transparent, and a more authentic place. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It was Osena from Switzerland, a digital trust solution
Congratulations.
for your product. 2 startups to go, and then the first Q&A session.
The Q&A in a while with our jury member. Dear jury member, prepare your question for the candidate.
Absolutely.
Okay, who's going to be the next?
The next one back to France, once again in Occitanie, with old Prive, Michael, remotely connected.
Remotely in Occitania, are you connected with us? Hello, Michael. We see you now. Hello.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you see the presentation?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we hear you. We see you can start. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm Michael from Orpray. We are going to talk, about cybersecurity and remote working. I know that already everyone knows what's remote working, teleworking. And just, I will ask to you to forget all these hassle tools you are using to remote working, something like in safe conditions. We say stop to all this hassle token, all this hassle VPN, firewall, passwords, and all of that. What we bring to the market is a new kind of solution, which is looking like this. This is a completely room server. We package all the features you can find in a room server, unless the people, we change the CEO, the CISO, the IT teams by blockchain and AI. We are user-centric, so imagine to connect 90% faster than you used to connect. To the CIO, imagine to deploy and to maintain 15 times faster, and to CISO to deploy and to maintain also 25% safer than you have today. We love CES. We have received an award in the past, and also from your company. And now we are deploying to United States, looking for new customers, and also going to raise funds. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, old Prive.
Thank you.
Cybersecurity meet efficiency.
Thank you. And don't forget to unshare your screen. Thank you. What's going to be the next?
Exactly.
I
the
think
next and
she's
last
also
one
ready.
before starting the Q&A session.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Judith. Welcome on board.
IDEO Data from France, supporting digital transformation. Exactly. Yeah? You too?
Hello, everyone. My name is Judith Kemp. I work as international business developer for the company IDEO Data. We are IoT specialists, and we have developed this thing, Dial, the GPS wristband saving lives. So here's the deal. 409 people lost their life in France in 2018 while doing sports. That is more than 1 person a day. And this is why we developed Dial, the GPS wristband sending geolocalized alerts. We have developed this for people doing sports outside, kite surfers, hikers, climbers. So here's how it works. In case of emergency, The person wearing the dial will press on it, sending a geolocalized alert first to emergency contact and then eventually to the emergency services. We have been selling this in France since 2019, and we are now focusing on our international development. And this is where we need you. We are looking for resellers and investors to support our international growth. We are also offering Dial as a B2B service for people organizing sport events or in charge of the security of workers. Let's work together and let's save lives together. Thank you very much.
Lives together.
Good job, Judith. Good job. One important thing for the next candidate, it's all right for you, Judith, but for the next, you absolutely need to wear a mask.
It's mandatory
It's
to have
really,
a
yes,
mask,
mandatory.
unfortunately. So on
Okay.
the stage. But congratulations before starting the Q&A session. Dear jury members, stay ready with all your questions.
Okay, guys.
Just as a reminder, we are very happy to have all countries here on the Swiss pavilion for creating bridges between technologies and for creating an added value between all startups ecosystems in each country. So
Thank you very much
Q&A
for the
session.
job you're doing. Dear jury members here on stage, around stage, do you have any questions for any of our candidates? Please join us if you have any question. Please come on. And on remote too, dear integrator, dear investor, do you have any information? Come, Frédéric, come, Kevin, too. For jury, you want to come too? Come along. Run, because we're in a rush. Okay, first question from Frédéric from Thales, which is an extraordinary huge industry in Europe.
Thank you, Marc-Lionel. My question is for Nimble One. Thank you. A very impressive presentation for this indoor robot. Do you imagine an outdoor version of Aru in the future?
Yeah, thank you. So we are, of course, working on an outdoor version. We are looking at agriculture, and we're also working with the CNES, European Space Research Agency, for a space version, basically. There are nice pictures I can show you of the space version if you want. Thank you for this question. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frederic, for these questions. Another question here from Remy to who?
Yeah, for Othena, I would like to understand what is the business model, please. Could you explain the business model?
In 25 seconds, please.
Oh God. Okay, so
It's not a big,
so we have a set of fee at the beginning when we start to cooperate with this large organization, and then basically, so we have a subscription model that depend on several parameters, like the number of products that are included and the module of our platform that the customer wants to integrate.
Okay, thank you very much. A question from Remy. He's the president of the Blockchain Federation in French-speaking country. A question from Kevin Boissier from Valeo. Valeo, the automotive equipment maker.
So this is for Cryptolip. What kind of investor you have in target? Do you plan for crowdfunding, single guys or companies?
For the investor on our platform, we are looking for everyone, actually, everyone who loves techs. And we can envisage some NFT regroupments to make financial model and to have another target. But for now, it's mainly for tech enthusiasts, actually. Thank you very much.
Okay, come here, Thomas, and ask your questions from Mobile Louvre. Come on.
Yeah, so I actually have two questions for two candidates.
So quickly, but go ahead. It's all right. Great.
I'll go really quick. So the first one is for Cryptolip again. Good presentation, by the way. I wanted to know how do you ensure the compliance for your users? Like, do you do any kind of KYC to integrate?
I didn't hear, sorry.
Sure. How do you ensure the compliance
Yes.
of your users on your platform?
Right now,
With KYC or these kind of things?
right now, it's still under development, actually. So our platform, our team is just, our project is just 6 months ago. Oh, sorry. And we have a team of lawyers that are really investigating this point. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Second question?
Yeah, second question goes for Ido. So
run on stage. Come along. Yeah.
Once again, really interesting presentation. Well done. Are you going to miniaturize your solution so that you can integrate into smartwatches like the Apple Watch? Yeah, absolutely. So are you going to make your device smaller, or like the technology, the sensors and everything smaller so that you can integrate into like smartwatches, for example?
Yeah, we are thinking about some technologies and innovations to make it smaller and integrate some electronics components in the plastic and with the plastic meters. So yeah, we are thinking about that, and it's because of the lithium battery that we have this bigger.
Okay, I have a question for all Prive.
So we're on remote, all Prive is Studio connected, and please tune on your camera and microphone, all Prive. Okay, are you here?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Good. Amazing presentation, really, and a topic that which is concerning all of us. How much are you looking for in terms of investment? What range?
Actually, around 2 millions. I invested personally $500,000. All R&D, MVP, POC are done. We have already also all the process of industrialization. So now it's just to disseminate, so finding the customers and deploying. We are working in a HaaS model, so produce this has a cost, and the customers are paying in monthly fees during contracts of 3 years.
Okay, thank you very much. Some other questions, remote, maybe from jury members online. Last one. One last question. Oh, okay, you got a one. Okay, quickly, Remy, because we're short on time for a second session.
No worries. The question is for Niable One. I would like to understand what is the size of the targeted market and what's the difference between you and your competitors, please?
Thank you. So we are still figuring what market we want to address first, so I cannot really answer your first question. And for the second question, it's basically the shape of Aru, which makes him much more stable, basically a much more simple robotic solution. And in robotics, everything comes from the hardware, the difficulty. So we are pretty much reducing time to market everywhere in terms of software integration on the hardware. We're also reducing maintenance time because we have a lot of simple components, repeated components, all of that. This is the kind of advantages we have over our competitors. And plus, we have a solution that can be used over a large range of use cases, so you don't have to buy many different solutions. Thanks for this question.
Thank you so much for all your questions.
I think it's maybe we don't have, if you want to ask questions, guys, to our next candidate, even if you are in the first series, not a problem. Let's move on to the second series.
Absolutely.
And keep your question before ending of this pitching session. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we go ahead here on the Swiss Pavilion with a French company based in Occitanie, IOT.
So
yeah, good morning.
Good morning in remote on this time. How is the weather in Occitania?
I'm in San Francisco and the weather is cloudy.
Anyway, it's somehow sunny. Okay, you know the rules, 90 seconds to convince the jury members. Go ahead.
Good luck.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Ingrid. I'm the CEO of IOT Technology. We are the world leader when it comes to ag robotics, combining the best tech in AI and robotics. If you have to remember one thing, we are the Teslas of ag robotics. Let me tell you how we do such a thing. But first, like growers today are facing two challenges. No one wants to work in fields anymore, and they don't want to use pesticides. Here at NIO, we're here to promote a sustainable, smart farming. What we've done is we've developed the best autonomous navigation software, and we've integrated this autonomous software into our own robots. This enables growers to automate agricultural tasks, but at the same time, collect smart data to get real-time monitoring. Today, we have a wide range of robots, Oz, Dino, TED, dedicated to different markets. They're all fully electric, fully autonomous. They provide automatization, but also smart data in real time. Finally, so we have the best tech available, most reliable AI embedded navigation software, combining best robotics solutions that provide farming intelligence system. We've already distributed 250 robots worldwide. We've already logged over 60,000 hours of operation to build this most reliable AI solution on the market. And we're here to promote a sustainable farming solution, but also a profitable one, because the two goes in pair. Thank you. Please vote Nayo Technology number 7.
Much. Congratulations for this presentation.
Robotic in agriculture.
Great job. And Ingrid, don't forget to mute out your share screen. Okay, that's great. Next candidate.
We go ahead in France, in Metz, with Delbonikos.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome to this candidate from France right now. Sorry. Yes, it's my fault, Frank, but you also have 90 seconds. Go ahead, that's your turn.
Where is her? All right, the clicker is there. And this is my partner, Michel, that's going to help me. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Frank, and I am the CEO of Delbonikos. So, did you know that 80% of EV drivers have to subscribe to multiple charging pass stations to have access to charging station and pay transaction? So, and even tough, sometimes when they are using those cards, they just can't have access, they can't charge the batteries, or they are paying very high price. So Delbonikos is fixing this issue. We are providing a disruptive solution that will allow any driver to charging their car with full price transparency through a plug and charge experience. We are using distributed, decentralized solution based on blockchain by putting blockchain node in every charging station. By doing so, we are going to create a universal network all over the world. So the question is, why do we do that? Because we want to create a real plug and charge experience like Tesla is doing, Tesla being the Apple of charging station. Delbonikos is willing to be the Microsoft of charging station. So when we know that, the target is finally to address our product to charging station manufacturer, as well as charging management software platform that will be happy to embed our solution in order to create a full compatible network. So should you be one of them, please come and see us at our booth. We will give you a demo and we will be pleased to integrate our solution in your product. Thank you very much.
Timing perfectly respected. Congratulations.
This guy is impressive. He's a machine. This is a region in France in between Germany and France. And when France is good and Germany it's top, it's that guy. And when France is bad and Germany is bad, that's a nightmare, but it's not the case.
It's not the case today. Okay, 3 startups to go for this last session with Biospectal, a Swiss company.
Dr. Philippe, ladies and gentlemen, Labouchere, a very warm welcome. It's not so easy to pitch up in front of public and remote. Go ahead, Philippe.
A solution for monitoring high blood pressure.
Thank you.
Yes, are you ready? You have a presentation probably?
Yeah, but it's fine. I don't need them. It's good.
Do we have any presentation?
It's okay.
No? Okay, so go ahead.
So high blood pressure, everybody is victim of high blood pressure. Last year, 2 family friends had high blood pressure and they were not aware of it. One died, one is under medication. Why is it a problem? Because 1.4 billion people around the planet suffer from high blood pressure and they don't know about it. It kills 10 million people every year and it's the #1 chronic condition. What is the problem? What is the challenge? The first thing is to detect it. How do you detect it? Now you have a cuff. Well, at Biospectal, we developed an app with no extra hardware. You put your finger on the camera, you launch the app, and in 30 seconds, you have your blood pressure. This is how cool it is. We are also developing a biodisc where you just put your finger, in 30 seconds, you get your blood pressure that could authenticate you, give the body a temperature as well. What we're looking at CES, we're looking for investors. We raised a seed round in 2021. We're up for a Series A, and we're planning to get regulatory clearance by the end of the year. Let's fight high blood pressure together. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, a big
Dr.
applause.
Philippe
It was Biospectal, a solution for monitoring high blood pressure.
How many solutions till the end of that last pitching session? Many? Okay.
Many.
So
go
ahead.
2 startups to go. 2 startups to go. And last one will be a Japanese company. We are very happy to have
lady
a Japanese
minasan.
company. But before,
Nihon no Japanese candidate. Where is the Japanese?
No, before. If you hear
before.
me,
I'm sorry. No, I don't hear you.
Before Mr. Marc Lionel.
Free. I'm totally dead after so long time.
Remotely connected. Normally, we should have fire cell.
Fire cells, guys. Are you connected? Are you online?
Yes, I am here.
You go. Okay, go ahead. Now share your screen and show what you got in 90 seconds.
Can you see my screen?
We do. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So good morning, everybody. So 4G and 5G is now deployed by enterprises to connect their factories, warehouses, machines, vehicles. It replaces or complements Apache Wi-Fi or costly Ethernet. This results in massive saving for these companies. The German manufacturer showed that they save almost $1 million in energy and inventories for each one of their factory and for every single year. This has a major impact for the competitivity of these companies and a massive impact for the worldwide industry in general. That's why there is a profound change in the telecom business. You may not know it yet, but 5G is not anymore provided by few large mobile operators such as Verizon in the US, but through millions of very small 5G networks owned by enterprises. Of course, the 5G technology is the same in both cases, but everything else is different. The way you buy it, the way you install it, the way you use it on a daily basis. That's why traditional vendors in the telecom are not fitted at all for these new markets. At Firecell, we develop a different breed of 5G, a 5G that is affordable, super easy to set up and to use. And our secret sauce to actually make that happen is that we develop the most advanced open source software for 5G. At Firecell, we make 5G a reality for all enterprises. We have been recently selected by Alchemies, the very selective Silicon Valley accelerator, to expand in the US, and we welcome any win-win opportunity on that market. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Congratulations. Congratulations to all the French, Belgium, Switzerland, French-speaking countries.
Japanese.
And now let's move up to Asia.
Exactly. Back to Asia. We are very happy and proud to have a Japanese company with us and a lady in tech.
Minasan Abjimete Nihon no candidate. Please leave a very,
welcome
yes, an enormous welcome to our Japanese candidate. Welcome on board. Welcome to my global village on Swiss Tech.
We are all set.
Thank you
yes.
so much.
Can start.
Okay. Yeah, yes, it will start. You know, it's like magic. When you start to talk, it will arrive. If technology, it will a mess. You know, the Zoom is loading. You know, sometimes Zoom is loading. Okay, let's do the magic. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh yes. Okay, I have a magic trick. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, we don't have any slide for you.
You have? Do you have some slides? No, no. But do you have some slides? Yeah. Okay, you send it, no, to Quentin. Maybe Quentin, if you have received to Quentin from Global Village. Quentin, I don't know if you can share screen of the presentation. We can make our best to do so. And
no, Mark, I cannot share my screen. Only on my TV is going to be showed.
Okay, so can you try to send the screen to Sylvain? And the time it loads, I'm gonna give you some people a rehearsal of what you're gonna win if you're gonna be the winner. Maybe if you can get did you receive, Quentin, the presentation from Ayumi Mitsumoto-san?
Yes, I've sent it to you, so perhaps maybe you don't have the good one.
Okay, it's live. But in the meantime, please, Christophe, come on stage because you are one of the 100 connected territory, and you are offering a welcome pack to the winner if we want to find partners, investor in every country from the Global Village. Explain what you got in your own welcome pack, Christophe.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We are here just to help the new companies and the companies awarded to learn more about France, learn more about how you can guys develop your technologies in the south of France. We are a foreign direct investment agency dedicated to help tech companies to develop their innovation and to develop their businesses in the south of France. And on top of that, all the winners are invited to a learning expedition in the south of France to understand how they can develop, how you can develop, guys, your innovation in our region. Some simple figures. It's the south of France and Marseille, Provence, where we live, is an amazing place for companies to develop their innovation and to be connecting with living labs and new innovations regarding to the smart cities and to the smart port authorities. So if you guys are looking for a way to develop your products right in the middle of a living lab, a city which is connected, this is the place to be. 900 startups are already in our ecosystems, and we offer a learning expedition. You spend 48 hours, 72 hours, and we take care of all the business meeting for you all. So that's it. You're all invited to join us. All the winners are invited to a learning expedition provided for free by Provence Promotion and the south of France. I don't know if it's good, but I'm done.
Yes, fine. And we are ready as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Welcome
you.
in Marseille, Provence. Very soon we will take care about your business.
Thank you very much. So now we are ready with
Yes,
Global
lots of
Mobility Service.
territorial for Welcome Pack, our offering connection. Media partner will promote the winner. So try to be our first Japanese winner. We will be very proud of that. A girl, Japanese from Asia, it will be tremendous. Go ahead, 90 seconds.
Hi guys, welcome back to Asia. We are Global Mobility Service from Tokyo, Japan, and we are a fintech startup started 9 years ago in the Philippines. And we believe fintech can end poverty. And this is how. So our main target is those who don't have access to financial services, including vehicle loans, because they don't have any credit. They don't have any credit history. So in order for the banks to get them an opportunity of a loan, we have created two patented technology. Okay. We have MCCS. This device can be attached to any kind of vehicle and can safely and remotely deactivate the engine when drivers fail to pay on time. So it's a good incentive for drivers to always be on time. MSPF is a system to be used with MCCS and can collect all the driving data to be visualized. And in 8 years, we have achieved 13,000 drivers with 1% default rate in 4 countries. And these are our proud drivers who have completed their loan payment for the first time in their life and ready to get new access to new loans, including educational loan and housing loans. And this is how we believe fintech can end poverty. Thank you for listening.
Perfect timing.
皆さん、どうもありがとうございました。どうもありがとう。Ayumi-san, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's time for the last Q&A session of the last pitching session. Ends is near right now, Sylvain. Dear jury members, if you have some question, it's time to get back again on stage for your question. And of course, remote jury members, you can do the same. Any question to any of the candidates before sending out your vote. Who wants to ask questions?
Maybe we can start with the remote connected jury members because
jury members, do you have any questions? Remote jury members? Remote, it's time to ask your question. If you have, don't be shy.
We know it's very late in Europe.
Yeah, it's late in Europe.
And it's Friday.
It's late in Africa. It's Friday. They're already dancing, or I don't know what they are doing, but hopefully.
Okay, so maybe one question
Any
here.
questions for any candidate? Please come on board. It's your turn, Thomas.
Hi, so I have a question for Global Mobility Service. All right, awesome. I was wondering, what is your business model in terms of like the device? Do the drivers need to have like a membership, a monthly membership that they have to pay to have the device? How do you do it?
Okay, so in the Philippines where we started our business, those drivers who want to get their own vehicle but can't, They either come to us or we do go find them. And then we have a partnership with the bank. So when they apply for a loan, they already know that we're going to install our device to the vehicle. So that's how the drivers can now get a loan from the banks. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayumi-san Yokata deshita yo. Alors, Rémi, another question.
The question is for Delmonicos. My question will be really simple. Why did you decide to use blockchain technology and which protocol did you select?
That's a very good question. So we decided to use blockchain for 3 reasons. Scalability, that's one. Second one is full transparency. And third one, that's allowing to control, and you cannot, how should I say? When it is done, it is done. You cannot hack it. So that's the 3 reasons. What technology are we using? We are using Polkadot technology. Why that? Because it's a proof of stake and not a proof of work. And proof of stake means low energy consumption. And when we are in electric vehicle, we are looking for energy efficiency and reduce the carbon footprint. So by doing so, we are choosing this technology.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you. One last question on remote on that scene. We are right on time before ending up the session. Lila.
I have a question. Mark Lionel, I have a question.
Oh, hello. I'm very happy to see you today. Go ahead for your
Hey,
question. And
I have a
introduce
question.
yourself. Introduce yourself. That's important.
Yes, my name is Ali Samabali. I'm the founder and CEO of Certified Athletes and Beyond Sport, Sportswear and Beyond Sport Foundation. My question was for
Ali is
FinTech.
doing with all the Sport Tech Collective, My Global Village, a tremendous work. And he's in
Yes.
Miami. Okay, go ahead for your question, Ali.
I am in Miami, Florida, and we do a lot of work in the US and in Africa. Extremely amount of energy in Africa is going on right now. My question was, in terms of the loan for the car to implement the device, is the company becoming the people collateral? Are you becoming the guarantor of the person who's getting the loan?
Well, the question is for which? Okay, come along, Atsumi-san.
So thank you for the question.
Yes, no problem.
So our biggest feature of our loan is that we don't need a guarantor because that device can actually be, so it can preserve the car because if they stop the payment, we can stop the engine. And when they start the payment again, we can start the engine again. So that's how it works. And it also has a GPS, so we can always track where those cars are.
Excellent. Thank you. Because for me, the biggest challenge in our area that we function, because most of the people, they don't have a guarantor and they don't have the money to actually to get a loan. So, and a lot of the biggest issue, a lot of the people, they have great energy to do amazing work, but they don't have an address, right? A mailbox address to be able to go to a bank and get a loan. That's why I was asking if your company becoming kind of like the house for them to be the guarantor to make sure that they do get that loan to be able to do the work and pay to you guys to secure the car.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Ali, for the questions and the job you're doing with the Sport Tech Collaborative Work Group. And thanks also to create Bridge with Africa, because we have 90 African countries among My Global Village, and it's expensive to come here. So for those connected, believe me, if you have connection, they will find for you the right integrator and the right investor. Sylvain.
We have to slowly close this
Yeah.
third session because the time is running. So we're here in Vegas, but you have a guest.
Yes, I have a guest. This girl is very young, but as we say in France, la valeur n'attend pas le nombre des années. She's doing an extraordinary job. She's working in Stanford in California, and you have an announced a proposal. You have 45 seconds to explain what you can offer to anyone here.
Hey, hi everybody. Well, I'm actually here with two different kind of hats. The first one is in Stanford, so I'm working among the Democracy and Internet program and on the Content Policy and Society Lab, and we're trying to tackle the question of transparency of algorithm and content moderation. So why does Taliban people are allowed to have a Twitter account but not a Facebook one? Who decides that, and how is that fair? So if you want to work more with Stanford about democracy, internet, cybersecurity, just reach out to me. We have a French community there. We are pretty willing to work with French people and French company and Francophone companies. So please reach out to me. The second hat is we're launching a Francophone federation for the next culture, next question in the future. We're trying to gather young leader, and we're trying to gather game changer people that want to use technology to make the world a better place while speaking French, you know. So don't hesitate, reach out to me if you want to be part of the community, if you want to influence government among the French-speaking world. I'm gonna leave some cards up there because I really need to go.
Thank you, Leila. Yes, so if you want, you're in Asia and America and Africa, you want to connect with Francophone country, please connect with Leila. We are close to conclusion. So dear member of jury, it's time, if you still hesitate, to send the result to the central studio. I hope it's done right now. Yannick, you're among us. Please join us. So time we don't make many more suspense, but Yannick made a very good job with the EdTech collaborative work group. In 1 second, how was the show this week?
Oh, the show is absolutely genial for EdTech. There is some new items and some innovations, and some are French, and I'm very proud about EdTech and the French EdTech, yes.
Okay, proud of you. He's the president of the French EdTech Federation 400 EdTech distributor, integrator, investor, and provider for you. It's time. David on Central Studio, can you just...
Time, but maybe just before having the last results for today, because it's our last session, Marc-Hélène, isn't it?
Yes, it's sad. It's sad, sad, sad.
So I like this message. We are here on the Swiss pavilion. You are here in Switzerland, here in Vegas, but you are most welcome. Collaborating with many countries is in our DNA.
Oh, we have a problem, but yeah, okay, we have a winner. Okay. But in fact, we have a special guest. It was a person on the list, what was not called. So before, let's give up the result, and then we'll have the opportunity for one of our candidates to pitch up. The number 3 is who, Sylvain?
Okay, number 3, Nayo Technologies.
The number 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Congratulations.
Number 2.
Number 2.
And the winner is Marc-Hélène.
Fire Cell number 2. And who's going to be the big winner?
The big winner is Delmonicos.
Okay, please come on stage. Congratulations.
Thanks to you.
Okay, so it's congratulations. You will be connected with territory. Media partner will contact you. And for 1 year, you can come anytime on any pitching session on my global village all over the world on 5 continents if you want, remote or here on stage. Sylvain, Omar was meant to pitch. I suggest we offer him 90 seconds to present all over the world its presentation. You have 90 seconds, Omar.
Hello everyone, I am Omar Akra from Dairon. It's a French company Hello everyone, I am Omar Akra from Dairon. It's a French company founded centrally to sell telecommunication product. But above all, Dairon, it's there to search and find solution for the telecommunication industry problems. Let me present you one of our products. This is a Dairon. This is Dairon MiFi. It's a Nomad box which optimizes the reception of internet connection. It was a dual SIM. It's enable an uninterrupted connection. It's enable an uninterrupted connection. Okay, it works with the dual SIM support, makes the connection faster and more stable, thanks to its capacity to switch from a network to another. In fact, Dairon Nomad, it's a pocket-friendly, water-resist solution for hikers, travel lovers, and way not for you.
It's all for you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Omar, thank you for the presentation. Where can we find the solution? Can we find it here on the
Both, yeah.
which booth?
51 455.
Okay, go ahead. That's great job. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to end up this session. This free crazy day here on CES. One more time, I really want to thank you, Sylvain, Swiss Tech, Board of Organization, Philipp. Ja, du hast eine sehr gute Arbeit gemacht. Ich hoffe mal nächste
Stay in English, please. Stay in English.
Okay.
We are here in the US.
Yes,
but
yes.
It was a great pleasure to have all of you here on the Swiss booth. We stay in contact because our goal is to promote and to push all technologies and to bring together all technologies and also to create an added value, a value chain between all national ecosystem, right?
That's what we intend to do, being in a village everywhere we go. This one we were hosted by you, and thank you very much. In Barcelona, we were hosted by Belgium, and in the coming month, we'll be in Mobile World Congress, we'll be in South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, we'll be in Hannover Messe in Germany, and so on, the Cannes Film Festival.
We too,
Vivatech. We hope we met up there, Sylvain.
Sure, with great pleasure. So it's all for the CES with
That's all
Village,
for this
with Switzerland
edition.
and all countries. Thank you very much, all of you.
Bye
in
bye,
Europe.
guys. See you hopefully next year, here and before on some other point where there's a My Global Village. Thank
And
you.
enjoy your stay here in Vegas.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.